Well, hello again. Dang, Mercury retrograde storms, right? Uh, hopefully you can hear me. Oh my goodness. I picked the worst times to go live, right? Awesome, Layla. Thank you for being here, Layla. Thank you for coming back in. We'll see if this one goes a little smoother here. Give it a few minutes, let people join. Don't forget to hit the like button for me, please. Don't forget to hit the like button. As we let people come in, if you're not too shy, tell me where you're from. Thank you, Denise. I always worry about being able to hear me. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Thank you. Ohio. I was in Ohio 2 years ago for a wedding. I was in Ohio. Ooh, Arkansas, right? Arkansas. I dated a man from Arkansas a long, long time ago. Never been to New York. Oh, it's my other Denise. Hey, Denise. I was wondering why Denise put in Ohio and New York. And then I realized it's my two different Denises. Denise, I know where you're from. I'm just going to start calling you New York Denise now. I'm just going to give it a couple minutes to allow people to get back in. Excuse me. Hopefully this storm and this Mercury retrograde isn't going to be too rough on us. Oh my goodness. Denise, like I don't know where you're at. So Denise has been a client, New York Denise. See, now I'm going to do this. It's been a client of mine for, God, what is it, 5 years? I want to say it's been 5 years, Denise. Hey, Kelly Cat. Hey, hey. Glad you're here with us. We're just giving a little time before we get started here. Just a few minutes here because we were having tech issues. Yeah, at least 5 years. Wow. Gosh, time flies. Time flies. So I am going to ask that you all do me a favor and make sure you hit the like button. And also, let's see, go over to, I'm going to post it right now. Go over to Hipsy and start following me over there. It's a new kind of platform thing that I'm doing that I was invited to do. So take a moment to go over there and follow me over there. When you get there, if you hit browse at the top, I should be like one of the first one or two that you see. It will be under Lotus Spirit Tarot and it will have a black and white picture of me. Okay. So and if you haven't told me where you're from, tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Let's get this energy going. Let's get this energy going here. Also, right. I totally agree. The other Denise, I totally agree. Ooh, Kelly Cat. I grew up in Illinois. I grew up in northern Illinois. Hey, Nathan from Austin. Ooh, Austin. Oh, I want to go. What's the name of that comedy club I want to go to? The Spaceship. That's in Austin, I believe. Mattoon. I know where Mattoon is. I've driven through Mattoon. I'll call you Bob. Call me Bob. Yeah, I can't remember. There's a comic club I really want to go to out there. It is a little bit of a cartoon. Mattoon is a little bit of a cartoon for sure. For those of you just joining, we're just making sure everybody can hear us, finding out where you're from. Uh, again, make sure you hit that like button for me and go over to Hipsy for me and follow me over there. Very cool over there. And I think since we're about 5 minutes in now, and I think everything, knock on wood or byproduct of wood, I think that our tech issues are pretty good. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ray from the UK. Hey, Ray from the UK. I'm going to be silly here tonight to tell you, or this afternoon. Deborah, New Jersey. I've never been to New Jersey. I've never been to New York or New Jersey, but I'll get there someday. So listen, guys, this works this way. You can donate with that little $sign that's down by the chat, and that is wonderful. I mean, it helps. I appreciate it so much. And ask a question. However, if you don't have it, I get it. So you can ask a question anyway. And this time is for you. Okay, it's for you to ask your questions. The YouTube videos are for me to give you information from Spirit, but this time is for you to ask Spirit questions. Okay, so feel free. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to ask. No one here knows you. No one here knows you, so you can ask whatever question, no matter how intimate you think it is or not. Boy, I have the weirdest things happen in this town. I am literally kind of looking out my window going, who is screaming out there? Because it's New Orleans and it's the weekend. And there is a young woman wearing a Christmas hat screaming her lungs out. She's obviously had a couple of drinks so far today. Not judging. I hope she's having a great time. So, wow, we got a lot of people. Hayden from the UK too. Wow, I always get amazed by that. I keep forgetting we're global. So ask your questions. It can be a yes or no question. Ask your questions from your spiritual team. I said this the last time that we were on. Some of you missed it. Some of you didn't. All of your spiritual teams are here. Okay. They just step forward when you ask a question and they step back when it's somebody else's turn. So I'm connecting directly with your spiritual team when you ask. Ooh, Hayden Healing. Let's find out what is coming up in love for you. Ooh, not anytime soon, my love. Sorry to say that, but 9 Pentacles, it's a very good card. It's my favorite card in tarot, but it is a very single card. So it talks about you loving you. You love you in the best form with no conditions, unconditional love for yourself. And when you do that, Hayden, that's when love can come in, or that's when the healing of love can come in. Okay, so this is all about you doing the work you need to do to make sure that you are fully and unconditionally in love with yourself. And it takes some time. Sometimes we think we are. We confuse confidence with loving ourselves. They're two different things, right? There's two different things there. So Spirit says, it's like I buy myself flowers all the time because as far as romance goes, I want that person that I'm involved with to buy me flowers. So I have to treat myself that way. So treat yourself really, really good. If you're feeling like you had a hard time accepting yourself on that level, book an inner child healing Reiki with me. Yeah, book an inner child healing Reiki session with me then, because that really does help. But nothing's coming soon, okay? You got to take care of you first. I hope that helps, and don't shoot the messenger. Ooh, what genre, Denise? That's a great question. That is a great question. Let's find out. Let's see what genre. Show me clearly, please. Ah. Ooh. Denise, I would not have expected this because I know what you write about. Wow. Some sort of healing. Some sort of a healing self-help book. Self-help. Something to that effect. which I know you're probably like, what? I know, Denise, I know. But that does feel like some sort of, it doesn't have to be a complete self help book, but it is some sort of healing book. How to heal. Wow, that's impressive. See, they're always going to throw you a curveball, Denise. Deborah, let's find out if you're moving. Hello, Maxine from Canada. Hello. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see about Deborah in Florida. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, you are. Follow the signs. Don't fear the move. You might be like, I don't have the money to move, or I've never lived in Florida, or whatever. No, be fearless. Because Spirit is saying, yep. Let's take you. Let's take you to your paradise. So that's a big old yes. Ooh, let's find out. Let's find out, Bush. Let's find out. Oh my goodness. Yes, if you change your mindset. The answer would be yes, if you change your mindset. Okay. So you don't want to sit there and go, oh my gosh, am I going to have enough money to do what I want? You have to change the mindset and say, I am going to have enough. I am, right? I am. Okay. So, and it's like you got to end the way of thinking about it and think in a more positive way about it. Okay. So Spirit's like, hey, we're going to try, but you got to allow that good energy in. Brandon, good afternoon. Yes, Brandon. So you can donate to the channel just like Layla just did. Thank you, Layla, because every little bit helps, and I do appreciate that. But if you don't have money to donate, you can just ask a question. This is all about it. These lives, when I do them, is about you getting answers you need from Spirit. Okay. Denise, yes. Oh my God, I just got chills from head to toe. Oh, Denise, yes. And Denise, you know exactly who's going to be there guiding you. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Oh my gosh, I've got the chills from head to toe, Denise. Sorry, there's some things with Denise I don't want to talk about her private life, but she knows what I'm talking about. You're welcome, Deborah. Ooh, you and Gerald. You know, I just watched that. I'm a little emotional. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. Oh, Denise, now I'm really going to cry. Oh, Denise, I'm really going to cry. I just before I decided to go live, because I've been doing readings all day. So I took a break to watch a movie, and what was on was P.S. I Love You with Gerald Butler, which is why that's being. See, they do not, I swear to God, things do not just happen by happenstance for me. It's for messages. So if you've never watched that movie, you should, first of all. It was totally underrated when it came out years and years and years ago. But it is, oh, Denise, the writing in the movie, right? The writing in the movie, the helping grieving people. Oh my gosh, I can't even right now. So let's see what we got for Layla. What does the future look like? Ah, that's crazy, Layla. See, that's crazy. You're probably watching it at the same time I was. It was, I don't know. I think it was on. I don't even know what channel it was on. I didn't care. I was just like, oh, I love this movie. Wow. You're going to have a whole new perspective on this relationship. There's going to be enlightenment. It feels good. Okay. It feels good, but it's a deeper understanding of one each other's, do I dare say, love language. I kind of hate that phrase. It's been overused now, like everything else. But there is a deeper understanding. I even feel like there's some forgiveness. It was on HGTV. Layla, I feel like there's some forgiveness on both ends here, which is totally amazing. But there's some like enlightenment, and I think it moves you forward in a very good way. There's a certain kind of new understanding of one another here. Hello, Tanya. Hello, hello. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for the donation. That's very sweet. Like I said, all of it does help. Maxine, Maxine, you made it to a live. Oh, Maxine, so glad that you made it. Ooh, let's see how Dad's gonna do. Let's see how Dad's gonna do. That's too many. Can I just have one or two, please, for Maxine? One or two. Wow. I think Dad makes a little bit of a comeback here. I don't know if it's his health that you're talking about. I don't need to know, but I think there's a little bit, there's a bounce back here. That King of Wands, the salamander is protecting this king. And the Temperance card is um, being able to turn any kind of situation into a positive situation. So that looks real good for Dad. That looks real good for Dad. Hey, Brandon. Hello, Brandon. Thank you so much for the donation. Um, we're pretty much all Taurus this year, Brandon. That's the one thing about that. We're all Tauruses here. What's coming towards you in the near? Wow, holy moly! Before I could even ask, you've got a big change coming with this major arcana and this Hierophant. Brandon, you're really going to be stepping into your power here, right? This is the card of Taurus. There's the keys to understanding and success. There is a leadership position coming for you. Okay. So you got to step in it. You got to own it. You got to man up, if you will. Got to man up and own it. Right. There is a lot of wisdom coming through spiritually too. Okay. So make sure, Brandon, make sure your crown chakra is nice and open. If you're not feeling it, book a 30-minute distance Reiki session with me for the crown chakra, because that happened with Nancy. I have a really good memory, guys. So Nancy, this was months and months ago. She booked a 30-minute Reiki session for me. She wasn't sure which chakra she wanted to work on. And I said, well, what is it that you're trying to, accomplish here? And she goes, well, I haven't remembered my dreams in 20 years. Over 20 years, I have not remembered my dreams. And I said, crown chakra. And literally we did that. And that night, after she went to bed, she woke up and she emailed me in the morning. She said, I can't believe it. I remember my dream. But you've got good things coming, lots of leadership, lots of spiritual information coming in that's going to help you be in this leadership position. Very, very very, oh, Mercury retrograde. I like it because Taurus needs to stand up right now, right? I've been talking about it on the channel, right? See, Layla, spirit doesn't lie. Forgiveness is what's most needed. But I think that enlightenment that we had, the hangman for you. Yeah, absolutely. You are welcome, Maxine. Tanya, you should check out my other channel for your other placements. Guys, I don't know, a lot of you know this or don't know this. My original channel, which I think it's been almost 6 years, is Lotus Spirit Tarot. I do all 12 zodiac signs there. So if you need to look up your rising, right? Like you need to know what's going on in your rising sign or your moon sign or your Venus. Venus is love and money, right? Go over there and watch those readings. Oh, you are so welcome, Brandon. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. So again, I am going to just keep popping this